Okay, guys, welcome. Probably some people will be joining us as we go. We are trying to record this, and I'll try and figure out how to get that this little show sent out to you guys as well. So I just have a few little introductions and a few little things. California coaches registration is open. If you guys saw that email, it's kind of confusing how to get to. It's not the Cal Ag Ed typically the way we do that. So make sure you guys figure that out. Okay. Oops. So because that's coming up pretty quick.
They can hear us, right?
Yes, Aaron, we can hear you and your wife.
Oh, all right.
Hey, I'm glad you got the time right finally.
Yeah, man. I was driving down the road trying to do this at the same time, which is probably a bad idea, but it is what it is.
It's all good. Yeah, go ahead and mute yourself so I don't hear your stuff in the background. Okay, yeah, and for this contest, we did do the all four scores count, trying to set it up as closely as we can to the state finals contest. Some issues, kids, and we don't want to have this issue on Wednesday. Use the correct email. I know Katie Tennyson had the same issue when she ran her vegetables contest using different emails. Okay, some of your guys' scores didn't come in and then we're trying to get them. If you use the wrong email on Wednesday, probably we won't count those scores. Okay, so make sure to use those same emails, please. We will be posting the awards. Dr. Jerry Del Sol has created that webpage for this Tulelake, this practice one. So once this is over, those will be on that webpage. I know I shared that with the coaches and one of the many emails I have sent out, but maybe we get Jerry and myself. We'll send that out again so you guys can post and print the results, what we usually do. I will be, I have released some of the scores. Once this is over, I'll release the scores to the kids. Some of the kids have already seen some of their scores. So they'll be seeing their scores. They should be able to see their tests so you guys can go through that with them. And one other big thing before we go on Wednesday as well, I think communication is going to be the key. There's a couple kids that were great at communicating with me, sending emails. Hey, I got this problem. I don't know what to do here. That's going to be the key on Wednesday. If we have technical difficulties, if we have issues, communication is going to be very important so we can try and have a fair state finals and do what we can there. So we got to make sure communication is the key. Okay. So we're going to give a couple of good shout outs first. I'm going to shout out to Nebraska and Louisiana. They decided to do this contest with us. And you guys may not know, but it's a different contest back there than what we have. They're all different. So I think it's something very important to think about, you know, challenge yourselves, do different contests. They'd had never done grain grading before. They learned it this week. They competed and did very well in those areas. So that's a huge shout out to those two states for taking on a competition that was a little bit different than what they're normally used to. And hopefully down the road, we can set something up for those states as well. Okay, so with that, we're going to go ahead and start our music. So hopefully you guys kind of enjoyed that. We tried doing a little bit of fun with this contest. It's actually kind of neat to see some of the kids, some of their pictures. You know, we missed a whole bunch of that this spring. So hopefully that brought a little bit of fun and entertainment to our world here for a little bit. This here is a good slide. Even the people in this is mainly for the people in California because they still don't even know where Tulelake is at. So we are way up here on the Oregon border, many miles away from the beach. So with that, we are going to start the award ceremonies, and we're going to do the sub-contest first, and then I'm just going to quickly do a quick critique, kind of some of the mistakes that we want to avoid on Wednesday. All right, there's that slide. Here it comes. Okay, insects and disorders. The biggest thing I saw on insects is if the economic impact has two choices, you need to select both of them. So if they get on the fruit and the flower and they get on the vegetative, select them both. That's why those were checked boxes in the Google Forms. I saw a lot of mistakes in that where you guys would only select one of them. So make sure, if you know that it has two, make sure it has two. Other than that, everything else is pretty clean on the insects and disorders. Okay, so fifth high individual in the insects and disorders is Thomas Knight from Jennings FFA in Louisiana. Fourth, Yaelin Madeira from Las Molinas FFA in California. Third, Jackie Jimenez from Anderson FFA. Second is Griffin Hendricks from Jennings FFA in Louisiana. And top high individual, Curtis Leffler from Hanford FFA, California. Congratulations, you top 5 kids. Now for the top 5 teams in insects and disorders. Fifth is Atwater. Fourth is Anderson FFA. Third is Las Molinas. Second is Hanford FFA. And first place is Escalon. Once again, that was for insects and disorders. Congratulations, teams and students. Okay, judging and reasons. This is something the contest coordinators, we're going to be meeting sometime tomorrow. Myself, Dennis Mann, Jerry Del Sol, Troy Gravette. I think the reasons is something we're still trying to figure out. I really, really appreciate those California kids that tried doing the bullet forms. You might have got dinged a little bit on your reasons. And if you see the feedback, that's okay. But I'm glad you tried that. Now that gives us an opportunity to see what we're really going to try for Wednesday to see exactly how we want you set up. Because on Wednesday, you guys are going to be timed. So we're not sure if you're going to have enough time to write out those long paragraph forms. So that's something we're going to have to decide tomorrow, and we'll get that out to the coaches tomorrow night. But good kudos to those who tried the bullet forms. Kudos to those kids who have never done reasons before or judging. Now some of the other states actually don't even do that. So without that, and hopefully we're going to try and make too, I think the video's a little bit bigger. I know that was something that that came about. So you can try and see everything. So we will be working on that a little bit. All right, fifth high, judging and reasons. Yaelin Madeira, Las Molinas FFA. Fourth high, Evelyn Gonzalez, Hanford FFA. Third high, Elizabeth Garner, Atwater FFA. Second high, Sierra Hilliard, Hanford FFA. And your top kid in judging and reasons, Luce Soto, Atwater FFA. The cameraman didn't give us the power clap. Okay, teams in judging and reasons. Fifth Eyes, Las Molinas, FFA. Fourth High is Atwater. Third High is Escalon. Second High is Woodland. And First High is Hanford FFA. And once again, guys, really, we got to figure out these reasons. And if you guys have any great ideas or suggestions, especially you kids, on which format to do, that's going to probably be our big discussion tomorrow, and figure out how we want you guys to write these out. Okay, the next one is actually, I put grain grading as its own because it's my contest, so I said the heck with it. So in grain grading, we are going to change one small thing in the grain grading real quick. We're going to use some different discount schedules. We've looked at the ones that we put in the code and they're just really confusing. And me actually using those for the first time in a contest, I saw how difficult, and like the corn one's almost too easy and the wheat one's really, okay. And we'll be getting those set out. We found a couple from ADM. If you want to go start looking those up, ADM corn and then ADM wheat. They're just really clean discount schedules. One thing I did notice, and I gave the kid credit, and on it says heating. Heating does not relate to heat damage. Okay, so we got to just be a little bit careful. And some of the discount schedules are pretty confusing. And the wheat one, I didn't have it quite right, so I'm going to tweak that one just a little bit. I think that's where you guys had the most trouble. That was where the lowest scores were in the wheat. Everybody did extremely well in the corn, but the wheat was a little bit of an issue. We'll have that one dialed in a little bit better for you guys for state finals. Okay, grain grading. Fifth High, Rebecca Roberts from Anderson FFA. Fourth High, Jackie Jimenez from Anderson FFA. Third, Yaelin Madera, Las Molinas FFA. Second High, Curtis Leffler, Hanford FFA. And First High, Jenna Scott, Hanford FFA. Okay, now we're going to go do the top 5 teams. In grain grading, Fifth High, Atwater FFA. Fourth High, Las Molinas FFA. Third High, Escalon FFA. Second High is Hanford FFA. First High is Anderson FFA. Once again, congratulations to all the kids and the team members and to the coaches. Okay, so that was grain grading. Okay, and then the last one was plant and seed. That one was, there was no major mistakes. Hopefully you guys got used to using that code sheet. Once again, though, just remember Wednesday is going to be timed. Okay, so make sure you guys really get kind of used to using those sheets and where stuff's at on that. Other than that, everything else is pretty straightforward. Yeah, once again, hopefully the pictures were big enough, clear enough, okay, and so forth. Okay, we have plant and seed ID, Fifth High individual, Evelyn Gonzalez, Hanford FFA. Fourth High, Elizabeth Garner, Atwater FFA. Third high, Yaelin Madera, Los Molinas FFA. Second high is Luz Soto from Atwater FFA. And first high in plant and seed ID is Curtis Leffler, Hanford FFA. All right, now we're going to move on to the top 5 teams in plant and seed identification. Fifth high, Modesto Gregori. Fourth high, Escalon. Third high is Atwater. Second high, Los Molinas FFA. And first high in plant and seed identification is Hanford FFA. Okay, now we're going to move on to, there was something else about the seeds. I can't quite remember. I was going to go over it with you guys, but there was something that just popped in my head. Hopefully I remember it here soon and can let you guys know. Okay, top 5 individuals. Oh. Okay, fifth high from Hanford FFA, Jenna Scott. Fourth high from Atwater FFA, Elizabeth Garner. Third high individual from Atwater FFA, Luz Soto. Second high individual from Los Molinas FFA, Yaelin Madera. And first high individual from Hanford FFA, Curtis Leffler. Congratulations, kids. Okay, top 5 teams. Fifth high is Anderson FFA. Fourth high is Escalon. Third high is Atwater. Second high is Los Molinas FFA. And first high is Hanford FFA. Congratulations to all the kids and all the teams. And I just have one last little note, one last little inspirational slide here. And I know my good friend from Louisiana, he'll appreciate this next slide here. Okay, so as we're going through this, kids, the goal is still have that goal of competing at nationals. Hold on. Oh, sorry, that was a little loud. Sorry about that. Still have that goal about going back to nationals. I know Aaron's competed. The guy from the Chad from Nebraska, he has competed. I have competed. I know some of the Californias. Keep that goal still in mind. I know what we've gone through these last 2 months. It's been tough. It's been hard. Especially, I know what you seniors are going through. I have a daughter at home that is a senior, and I'm living it every single day. How hard and how much you guys have missed. Probably one of the biggest reasons why I put on this contest was for you guys. So you guys had a little something. Normalcy is not quite the right word, but you still had something to compete in, to do, and still keep that goal in mind. Going back to nationals and competing, and we've come up with some of my kids when they've been back there. If you look at the smiles, the joys, this is what it's all about. Obviously, only one team from each state can make it. That still needs to be your guys' goals, your guys' missions, you know, and to stand up and really keep fighting through this. True character stands up and will show through these tests of time. So that's all we have. So remember, keep those goals in mind, work hard, and we will see you guys on Wednesday. And once again, thanks a lot to Louisiana and Nebraska for partaking in this. And thank you kids too, California schools as well. Worked out some kinks, worked out some issues. And we hope that Wednesdays will have a fair and it will be a challenging state finals contest for you guys. So once again, thanks for participating. Best of luck, and please fill out those surveys I sent out today so we can look at that.
Hey, Tim, we just want to thank you as well, too, and Jerry Del Sol and everyone who contributed to the time well spent. There's a lot of hours behind it, a lot of creativity, and this is something brand new. So we appreciate it, Tim.
Oh, he's saying something. What's that?
And Tim, don't forget about registering for state finals in case
I
you
said that
forgot
at the
to do
beginning,
that.
Del Sol.
Just go on CalAg Ed and don't forget to do that as well.
And Tim, I just thanked you. I'm just going to thank you briefly now. So thanks a lot.
Oh, you're welcome a lot.
He's kind of hearing you, Matt.
I don't even know where I'm at. I don't know. We got TV screens. I got a DJ here doing stuff.
Is that Jerry Del Sol?
That is Jerry Del Sol. Look at him.
Hello, Mr. Del Sol.
Is that Matt? The other Matt?
Yes.
I know he's getting too close to me.
Man, Jerry, you look great.
Well, thanks.